Hi everybody, it's Faye, and rather than doing a reading today, I was doing some reviews on cards that I've just kind of got my hands on, and just would like to let everybody see what I'll be using shortly. I've already did the review. Have a look out for this one, the Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. I'm going to be looking at the new Doreen Virtue cards that was given to me for my birthday in September by my son. I wanted to see what these cards were like. I do a lot of like angel card readings and things. I thought this might be quite nice to add to them. And it says it's a 44 card deck of comforting quotes and the artwork by Greg Olson. Now Doreen has kind of moved away from like tarot and things, and I think she's taken her name off things. I think she did have one. It was of all different. What's the word I'm trying to say? All different belief systems, if you know what I mean. She's kind of just concentrating on the kind of Christian Jesus ones now. So we'll see. And these are made by Hay House. It says on the back, 18 in the USA they're $18.99. Publisher's price varies in other countries. I think I paid £14 here in Scotland for them. But let's see. Loving words from Jesus. This beautiful deck is Doreen Virtue's way of sharing her love and respect for Jesus and his inspiring words in the Gospels. Each card features a loving portrait of Jesus by the artist Greg Olson, along with an uplifting biblical verse from Jesus. Whatever your relationship with Jesus is like, you're sure to find these cards comforting and filled with love. And it says here specifically at the bottom, Doreen is donating a portion of the proceeds from this deck to one of her favourite charities, and it's Compassion International, which provides for the basic needs of impoverished children worldwide so they can live happier and healthier lives. The cover design is by Nick C. Welch, and the cover illustration is Greg Olson. Okay. Now, I've had a look through these. They are very pretty. The artwork is lovely. It's a typical Hay House box, nicely made. And I was a bit miffed when I first opened these because they were. Oh no, is it this box? Oh no, it isn't this box. It was one of the new ones I bought. Sorry. Right, it says here. Now these aren't going to be for everybody. I get that. I understand that. But there are people who like them. I think they're really pretty. I've got, I don't see a problem using these, especially when I do angel card readings. I don't see any problem. The little message she has left is, dear friends, I've always loved Jesus and have a close relationship with him, yet I recognise that some people don't connect with Jesus intellectually or emotionally. Perhaps they've had a painful experience with organised religion, or they don't agree with the way certain religions conduct their business. I love and believe in and trust Jesus, and I want to share that with you through these cards. For years, people have asked me to create a card deck dedicated to Jesus. However, I was unsure how to do it, so in a way that would honour him. Then I met Greg Olson, a gifted artist who captured the loving, kind and happy Jesus whom I know and love. Finally, I will assure that we can create cards for those who already love Jesus and those who desire to reconnect with him. Since I was raised with the King James version of the Bible, hope I'm writing, sorry guys, can you see this? Since I was raised with the King James version of the Bible, I was guided to select Jesus' words from the 4 synoptic Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. The only change I made to the quotes was to replace the words thee and ye with you and they and thy with your for clarity. It's getting a bit tongue twisted there, let's see. You'll feel good that a portion of the proceeds from these cards is being donated to the respected charity Compassion International, which helps impoverished children worldwide. Over the back we've got a little message from Doreen, and I think the bottom ones, I'm not sure, I'll read. These were brought out in 2016. These cards are filled with the prayer that they will bring you guidance, love and heavenly healing energy. Hold the deck and pray to select a card with a divinely perfect message or answer for you. Your first thought when drawing a card will often yield valuable divine guidance. Pay attention to all the internal messages you receive, which will offer you additional personalised information. Notice where the artwork your eyes are drawn and how it makes you feel. Saying prayers to God will give you confirmation and clarity as to how to understand the message and take action based on it. With love, Doreen. Doreen Virtue holds 3 university degrees in counselling psychology. She's the author of numerous books and cards about angels and spirituality, including the Mary, Queen of Angels book and oracle cards. For nearly 35 years, Greg Olson has inspired people all over the world to connect with Jesus in a more personal and intimate way. It has also been Greg's desire to create art that will heal, inspire and ultimately awaken souls to discover their higher selves, oneness with God. Right, okay, sorry if I've just made everybody nod off. Right, the actual artwork themselves and what the messages are. On the back, every card has Jesus, okay. Quite a nice depiction of Jesus, if this is how you imagine how he would look. On the back we have some of them are see, for this to be the same artist, the pictures are quite different. I mean, to me that looks very I don't know, it looks like a kind of watercolour, right? And it's all like Liz Matt, that ask and it shall be given you. And we all know that. And it's Matthew 7:7. The artwork is quite stunning. But you would think it was different artists. I don't think these look like the same artist, but apparently they are. Colours are nice and bright. And it goes from like, it looks, some of the artwork goes from looking really back in time to really modern. I mean, you can tell just by the clothing, standing with the children. And it's strange, I mean, we've got Jesus with blue eyes, and yet when I think of Jesus I think of him with brown eyes. But I mean, that is nice artwork. It is quite do you know, I'm going to check and see, because I'm not getting this, the fact that it's the same artist. Right, so I went silent here. I might leave that one aside for a second. The sheep. See, they're quite modern. You know, they are bringing in, maybe even opening it up to kind of more like today's culture, even today's young. There's like a young blonde girl. That's like one of the ones that's already on the back. And here we go. Knock and it shall be open to you. Matthew 7:7. I went silent. I'm sorry. I'm so busy looking at the artwork in this. I don't know if anybody else is noticing, but I'm noticing it, and I don't really want to say it because I'll wait till I get to the end. Oh, this one's upside down. Oh, here we go. There's a few different children here. See that? And we do have maybe different nationalities, possibly. Again, this looks far back in time. So it's going far back in time and more up to date. Bringing it into the time that we are in now. Again, I mean, the paintings are so different. One looks like a kind of photograph, another one is like a watercolour. Or even an oil. Maybe it's an oil what I'm thinking of. They are lovely cards. I mean, they are nice. I do. Again, the size of them is just your average size. Okay, I've got small hands, so it tends to make them look huge. I don't know if that's maybe a little Asian girl here. Don't know. See, he looks like he's done him there with brown eyes. Chooses brown. Does it really matter? Seriously, I'm just being pedantic here. Does it really matter? But it's just when you think if it's the same artist, why is he changing the colouring? I don't know what else really to say about these cards other than they are pretty. No, it's blue eyes in that one too. Hope you can see these quite clearly. Now Doreen doesn't do any other cards now. She's taken her name off of just about everything she's ever done. But I think this is a new thing that she's doing. And that's fair with me. I'll still use all our other cards that I've purchased over the years. I don't have a problem using them. Everybody's free to change their mind and go whatever way they want as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to say something, I don't want to fall out with anybody, but see, in a pack of 60 cards, I don't see many people of colour. I really don't. I'm thinking just by the dress here, maybe that's, I don't know, you know, looking at this kind of lovely kind of, maybe a kind of sari type dress, I'm not sure. And here's little children, wee blonde children, wee dark haired children. But I don't see any dark skinned people. There's a wee girl there. But that's it. That's it. So I don't know whether the artist is aware that that's what they're depicting. I'm not sure. Other than that, they are nice cards. They are lovely. I don't know how often I'll get to use them, but I wanted them, and my son was good enough to see they're quite big. They're quite big. I always find a card that is gilded. These are gilded. If you see them, they're gilded. I always find, I don't know, just my hands in particular, find it difficult to use gilded cards. I think it's because it tends to make them stick, especially in the early days. It makes them stick. And I'm not one of these readers that likes to bend them when I don't like doing that. I don't like bending my cards when I'm shuffling. I think it destroys your card. So I hope you like them. Again, you don't have to be a reader or do tarot, not tarot readings, but like oracle readings to have these. I think anybody who wants to have a bit of Jesus in their life, then these are ideal. These are nice cards. They are lovely. They are well made, and as I said, in Scotland, $13.99, $14.99, something like that, and the USA $18.99. Don't know what they are in Canada, but I hope you like them. I will get a chance to use them at some point, hopefully, maybe along with my angel cards that I use. So there we are. That is my thumbs up for my loving words from Jesus cards. I hope you like them. See everybody later. Bye bye.